What is up, all real film #1 fans and viewers? This is Scott Casey Dale, and today I'm going to give you my recap and review of the 2013 suspense action horror film The Purge. Now, I originally reviewed The Purge 1 and 2 on my original channel, So before I review The Purge 3, I'm going to review both the first Purge and the second Purge. Okay, The Purge is a 2013 American dystopian horror film written and directed by James DeMarco, and the first installment in the DeMarco's Purge film series. The film stars Ethan Hawke, Lena Headey, Alderdale Kane, and Max Burkhardt as a family held hostage during the Purge, an event which all crime is legalized for 12 hours. And it got mixed with. Okay, let's begin with the plot and recap, shall we? In 2014, the new founding fathers of America have been voted into office following economic collapse and eventually sanctioned an annual national civic tradition called the Purge, the first which takes place in 2018. The Purge occurs for 12 hours, March 21st through the 26th, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. the next day, during which all crime is legal and all police, fire, and medical emergency services remain unavailable. Restrictions prohibit government officials when content from being disturbed, as well as the use of all weapons above Class 4. The Purge has resulted in an unemployment rate plummeting to 1% low crime and a strong economy. On March 22nd, 2022, James Sandin, played by Ethan Hawke, returns to his home in an affluent Los Angeles suburb to wait out the night of his wife Mary, played by Lena Headey, and the two children, Zoe, played by Alderdale Kane, and Charlie, played by Max Burkhardt. James is the top salesman for Alderdale security systems designed specifically for Purge, and the family is assured that the security system manufactured by James' company will keep them safe. The neighbors attribute the size and fittings for newly extended Sandin's house to his success in selling security products for them in Purge night. While the family awaits the start of a Purge, Zoe meets her boyfriend Henry, played by Tony Oda, an older boy by whom James dislikes. James enables the security system, and as the Purge begins, the family disband in their home to go ahead with their normal routines. Zoe returns home to her room to unexpectedly find Henry, who managed to sneak back before the security system then was engaged, and says the plan to confront her dad about their relationship. Meanwhile, Charlie watches the security monitors and a wounded man, played by Aaron Hodgson, calling for help. He temporarily disables the system to allow the man into the house. James races to re-engage the system and holds the man at gunpoint as Henry comes downstairs and pulls a gun on James. Henry fires at James and misses, but James fires back, mortally wounding and eventually killing Henry. During the chaos, the wounded man disappears and hides. James takes Mary and Charlie back to the security control room. As James reprimands Charlie for letting the man into their home, they view over the surveillance cameras where they witness a gang of masked young adults armed with guns, axes, and hammers coming up to the front lawn. Their leader, played by Wise Wakefield, unmasks himself, compliments the Sanders on their support of the Purge, and then tells them that if they fail to surrender the man, they will be forced to release the beast, implying they will forcibly enter the house and kill everyone inside. Mary asks James if the security system will help protect them, but James admits that the system is only supposed to discourage potential invaders and would not actually protect them against any heavy force. They decide to find the man and give him the Purge gang outside, but after capturing the man, they realize they are no better than the gang waiting outside. They decide to spare the man and defend themselves against the gang. While the deadline having passed, the gang uses a truck to rip the metal plating off the front door and enter the house. Charlie views the surveillance cameras and notices the neighbors leaving their homes. The neighbors overpower and murder the gang, though James is mortally wounded by the gang leader in battle. As the gang leader prepares to kill the remaining son, Zoe, appears and kills him. Mary thanks their neighbors for support, but one of them, Grace Theron, played by Angela Burgess, however she pronounces his name, reveals their hatred for the Sanders. Due to their wealth acquired by the money the neighbors pay the Sanders with various security products. They tie Mary, Charlie, and Zoe up with duct tape, pulling them out only to kill them. As the neighbors make final preparations for the murder, the man reappears, shoots a neighbor played by Tom Lee to death with a Browning high power and holds Grace, forcing the neighbors to flee the Sanders. He asks Mary if Mary wishes to kill the neighbors, but Mary spares them eventually. The sirens go off, announcing the end of the annual purge. The neighbors leave, and Mary thanks the man for help while he appreciates and bids the Sanders farewell. News reports later state that this year's purge is the most successful to date, and I would give this movie 4.5 stars. 2 thumbs up, way up, A++. I really enjoyed it, but I like the second one better. Anyway, comment down below in the comment section. Tell me, what you thought of the purge and what you liked about it. Anyway, subscribe to me, Will for number 1, my best close friend BB717. Subscribe to the Content Kid 14, my best friend Jade's Films. Subscribe to the Aces Brothers, the AWA, Jesse Acevedo, Mitch Miete, and Vince Russo. And Scorpion Doctor. You stay classy, live long, and prosper, and peace out.